beat Fallout 4 with only using energy. Now this is gonna be a pretty simple gameplay. All I have to do is collect energy weapons, laser cells, and beat the game. It's pretty simple. But I don't exactly know how I'm going to do it. I do have mods installed, which I'm not going to be using any of them. But we are going to be playing only using energy weapons. So the I don't know what to say. The rules are you cannot use anything that does not. You cannot use anything other than energy weapons. So that means laser pistols, laser rifles, and I will make an exception for one gun, that is the alien blaster, because it can be turned into a fusion cell mag. But hey Gabe. So if you didn't, I'm doing how to beat, or only beating Fallout 4 with using a laser rifle or laser energy weapons. I finally stopped taking a shower and looked in the mirror, seeing how ugly my face can be. Decided to change up my face a bit, and I said something that's obviously true.
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
So, it's not gonna run as smoothly as most things.
Did you get a haircut yesterday?
I was mostly gonna keep my character the same. This build is going to be pretty average. All I did was really just change the body type, change the hair. I woke up, had some coffee.
Good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.
Talked to Codsworth. Learned that it's 755 degrees Fahrenheit. That probably burnt my tongue. I looked at an old comic book and realized how much of a kid I still am. Looked over at the sugar bombs and had a sugar high for breakfast. Oh, that's wonderful. Opened the fridge, drank some Nuka-Cola,
ice cold,
and decided I was going to talk to my wife, because I know I only had such little time to be left with her. Well, laser weapons are pretty good base guns. Laser weapons are one of the most powerful, although they can be very easy to lose, like in ammo. So,
but Codsworth's really good this show.
I talked to my wife.
Wow, look at you. How'd a girl like me ever get so lucky, huh?
We all know that was a lie. I went to go change my clothes, but then remembered I didn't have any extra ones. Went back to the bathroom to have a little privacy. Please don't watch. Never mind. I went to go see my room, and I immediately realized how stupid of the colors I chose for this place. I turned off my radio because I wasn't in the mood for music. And I went to go see my military fatigues.
War never changes. Got that right.
And I repeated myself for the 17th time already. Went to go sit on the couch, but then I heard a knock at the door. I got up, went to go look at the door, and I saw this random man staring through.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
I planned on naming myself a weird name. seems like it might not be.
Then I'm glad you...
I skip through the conversation most of the time.
Sounds
It's just because I've already beaten the game and I've played it so many times.
Do it.
I finally decided to put my perks in, so I'm mainly going to be using charisma, endurance, and just for the heck of it, I put some points into intelligence. I can't be all that dumb. But then I had to come up with a name. Maybe, maybe, just maybe, I should name it something so familiar that everybody knows it. Yep, that's right. Calling myself my real name. The only problem I realize is that he's actually calling me by my real name.
Wonderful. That's everything. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
I closed the door on that weird stalker.
Thanks again.
And I went to go eat some more sugar bombs because I felt like in the mood for another sugar high.
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Looked at the brand new newspaper, realized that the Boston Bugle was a piece of crap.
Absolutely refuses to calm down.
I went to go see my son because my stupid dang artificial intelligence robot wasn't smart enough to realize that a baby needs a parent. I played with my son and realized that he'd soon be gone, taken away from my wife's arms.
Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
I spun his dang mobile just for the heck of it, and I went to go talk to my wife.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much
Then I
better.
realized that I could have done better.
Listen, after breakfast?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Mom?
And then my stupid AI robot told me something that can really made me nervous. But then I realized it's just a dang nukes.
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
Hey, Codsworth.
Sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have
Hun?
lost contact with our affiliate
What's going on?
stations.
Oh no.
I stood there and looked at my hopeless family because all I knew is that the vault is what we needed. Poor Codsworth, he wasn't an actual human, so all he could do was stay here. Didn't expect him to last.
My God.
I tried to open the door, but my dang door got busted.
Oh my god.
We need to
Finally
get to the
opened,
vault. Now!
and I looked at this beautiful van. Told my robot, stay safe.
Codsworth, stay safe, buddy.
And your family is well.
And then me and my wife head down the street to see that there is more than one color suitcase than what's really in the game. We ran and ran and ran, and then we saw all these hopeless people knowing that they were the next. I ran like a coward instead of staying with my family, and realized that that was probably a mistake, because she's too fast. I ran and saw the weird stalker guy still following us, except he was faster.
Okay. I'm reporting this!
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
You two, follow me. Come on.
I ran
What's
faster
gonna
than the
happen to all
dang
those people
security guard that
outside
was
the gate?
supposedly
Everything we can.
quote
Now
unquote
keep
helping
moving.
us, and I made it to the vault before anybody else. Well, at least in my opinion, I did.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Now the main trouble with being able to use the legendary weapons legendary laser weapons is that you can't get all the other actually good weapons that there is in this game. You can't use Kellogg's pistol or Kellogg's revolver. You can't use any other thing. The only good thing is that you can sell it for a lot of caps. So, I knew exactly what I was going to do when I got that revolver. Spoke to Mr. Russell, although there was nobody in front of me. Was moving on the elevator when really I shouldn't be, because that probably made me nauseous. I cut everybody so I can get out first, because I'm an impatient little crap, and finally made it underneath the gate.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground. Just this way, please.
Went through the tiny little gate, realizing how stupid it looked, and then talked to this random staff.
Thanks.
Got a brand new jumpsuit, although I didn't really want one.
He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three.
Followed this weird guy with white hair, although he looked like he was 20. Or, that was a lie. I'm just trying to make him feel better.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Walked extremely slowly when I could have been starting.
Not that the others aren't great, mind you.
Closed the sliding door on my wife, but then she opened it back up.
Everything we had.
Hey there.
Lost everything.
How long do you think we'll be down here?
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Designed to be fashionable as
I jumped and hit my head.
For the future.
Well, it just came off of the bike. So yeah, that. Yeah, Gabe. That.
Just step into the chamber whenever you're ready.
I ignored my wife because I knew her baby wouldn't survive without me. I put my hand on the dang glass and probably stained it because of how filthy my hands were.
Time for a whole new life.
That's what I thought, until I saw I entered a refrigerator instead of a decontamination pod. I slowly started to freeze in the freezer, being able to at least look at my wife, and I soon felt the chill that Elsa felt in Frozen. The screen faded to white and I slowly became blind. Waited another few minutes and I slowly started to wake up and I heard this weird noise. At the time of recording this, I am in the quarantine, so it's kind of difficult. I finally started to open my eyes instead of being blind. I thought I could never see that stuff again. And the problem is I woke up to my least favorite show. I woke up to my least favorite show playing. The Frozen Jiggle. Just playing. I woke up to my wife being murdered and my son being taken by this weird bald guy named Kellogg. Ooh, maybe I can get some of his cereal. Started banging on the glass, although it did nothing. Still was freezing my butt off and they still didn't care. And slowly but surely, my wife died. They took my little boy and they looked at me with disgust. The same way I looked at Kellogg brand. I started to go back into the freezing chamber, also known as the freezer, and now became Ice Bear. Just kidding. Not the baby. I finally decided to wake up and get the heck out of this vault. So I immediately knew who I was going to be siding with in this run. I was going to be siding with the Brotherhood of Steel, free power armor, free fusion cells, free legendary weapon from the first mission you do. I went to go open the freezer and get my wife, who is probably expired or freezer burned.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God!
And realized I wasn't going to be able to eat tonight. Sorry, honey. No food.
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back.
So I'm not gonna do what most other YouTubers do. I'm going to be allowed to use my fists, but that is it. I have to either use laser weapons. I could not use anything else. Ow. Started looting around for nothing because I couldn't find anything except for a pack of cigarettes and a pencil. Found a stim pack though. That's cool. No caps, no nothing. So opened another door and realized I was probably screwed because I'd have to go all the way to the Cambridge police station and I got the red menace and made it to the sink to realize there is no mirror. Jumped over a rad roach, collected 2 batons because I realized I could sell those later on. Saw a rad roach get zapped, so did I.
Giant.
Poor thing didn't stand a chance. I hit one because I was tired of them biting me, and then I had to do a little switcheroo. Open and close the door. Sick one got through. And then there I collected my first weapon, and it wasn't a 10mm pistol, it was a MAC-10 due to mods. No, it's a I got 2 MAC-10s instead of 10mm pistols. Saw a cryolator case and knew I was coming back for that eventually. I don't know if I'm going to count the cryolator there as an energy weapon, although it does freeze things with energy. Grabbed some rat away on my way there. Made sure I looted everything before I left. Looked at this dead body and realized that I was the only person left in this world. For now. I searched everything, got bobby pins, and then I tried to open the door and use a terminal. Good thing is this is not a master's terminal or anything else. It's just a plain old terminal that you can open. And there goes my exit. Now I'm not going to be using these weapons. I'm just running away like a little coward. Smacked another one just for the heck of it, and was on my way. Realizing that there was one out here, I had no choice but to just smack it. Closed this door because I knew eventually the other ones could get through because they are actually kind of smart, and realized I was not alone for the 4th time. Closed that door because I didn't want to take any chances, and finally grabbed a Pip-Boy off of a dead arm. Thanks, dude. I waited until I finally was hidden. That's right. I finally grabbed the dang Pip-Boy after it finally said I was hidden, and finally got the thing that was going to be strapped to my wrist for the rest of my life in this game. Powered that sucker on and realized how old I was. In fact, I was 200 years old. Can you believe that? Nobody's ever lived that long. In fact, not even an immortal guy lived that long. Because guess what? He probably ended up in acid. Saw my map and realized that it was blank, which is awesome. There's no radio, so I can't listen to anything. God, I feel lonely. Finally opened the dang vault and realized that this place was a total dump after all. I'm just not realizing this. Press the button to my freedom.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated.
So I realized I wasn't gonna be able to save Preston Garvey and his Minutemen at first because I had to wait and get a energy weapon. So I realized that I'd probably have to go to the Cambridge police station first, and then I'd get my weapon that I was probably gonna use for most of this run. The escalator started working, although it didn't seem like stairs, and I finally hopped over to the stairs and barged out that door, wasting no ammo. Oh wait, maybe I did waste a little bit. Forgot to check over here, because there's always 10mm rounds right there. Now I have 1688. Pretty sure I should have had more, but that's fine. I still got stuff to spend, or to sell. Finally got out of this weird stinking vault. Way down where, I should say. So it might take me like 2 days to beat the game. Or maybe it'll take me a couple hours, because if I'm on it. I finally got out of this dang vault. Looked at how the world has become so ugly. But then I realized I had a mod on. So it actually looked pretty cool. And then I realized I had installed so much stuff that I actually got free things. And, speak of the devil, and the Captain Cosmos things. Because I had these from the Creation Club. Who knew that it'd actually come in handy, because Captain Cosmos actually has the Cosmos gun, which is a energy weapon that takes fusion cells. Thank God. But I wasn't going to do that mission quite yet. It has a lot of leveled up things, so I'd probably die a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I wandered my way knowing that I couldn't use this darn pistol, although it was a full automatic one. Got some cram. It should be spam. Got my first bottle cap. And some more ammo. Sweet. Finally wandered down the same hill I did almost 200 years ago to realize that nothing ever really did change. Harvested some hub flour because I was going to be hungry later, and crossed this overgrown bridge. And finally saw what had happened to my home. It became so much better. Obviously not. That's a joke. I grabbed anything I could because I wanted to make sure I could sell anything or everything. And there's nothing in the fridge. No. I was searching for safes because I knew there was a whole bunch of those and found nothing there. So I knew there was a safe in one of these two houses, so I was going right to those. Oh hey, cool, a rat roach. A baby and a rat roach. Good thing I had this. Okay. Grab some first aid. And unlock the suitcase with the 3 bobby pins I had. Realized that I'd done that basically for nothing, because all I got out of that was a casual outfit. And I checked the fridge, and there was actually something in there. A Nuka Cherry and Yum Yum deviled eggs. Thank God. Now that one didn't have a safe, but did this one? Well, turns out this one might be the one I was thinking of, because it was fully decked out as if somebody was still surviving here, when really there wasn't anybody. Looked in the main room, wasn't anything except for Med-X and a flammable tube. And then there I found the first safe. Disarmed a bomb because I knew it could be dangerous. Disarmed a trigger. And got yet the third MAC 10mm pistol that I got. Also grabbed some handcuffs. I might need those for tonight. I'm playing. But, here, let me open up this. And I broke my first bobby pin. Never expected that to happen.
That's it.
Got more 10mm rounds and a whole bunch more stuff that I'd be able to sell here soon. Now time to check this blue house down here, which has a free cooking pot. Wonder what I could cook already. Well, turns out there was something waiting for me there. I smacked it like the man I am and decided I was going to cook. Guess what? A live grilled round roach. Though it wasn't going to last me long because I already ran out of everything. In my personal opinion, yes, this is the best Fallout game. I didn't really like Fallout 3, nor the first couple, but this one and then Fallout New Vegas are probably the best games of Fallout I have ever played. Realized there was yet another safe and a cap stash here, and got some pre-war money that's...
Locked tight.
Oh, then I realized it was advance. That's okay. I'll be leveling up here soon. Finally decided to go check the houses nearby, and then saw that this old robot still was living and breathing, and then overall alive. And I wondered to myself, how in the world is this tin can alive? Turned on the radio. Finally felt like I wasn't alone.
This radio station. We don't really make any.
Found a used oil can in the fridge, which isn't very useful.
Well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. John and Kathy's Super Salon invites you to try out the latest innovations in hairstyles. Look good. Make people jealous. Oh. Hey,
Found my first problem, or my first actual problem, which...
Spots, maybe? This one is, it's called It's All Over, but...
Found some stupid flies, and realized that I was going to have a bit of a problem. Couldn't find the other one, realized he was in the ceiling, smacked him like the man I was as well, smacked him like I wasn't even looking, which really I wasn't. Found a military cap, thought that could come in use. Found yet another safe. And I broke another bobby pin. No. Finally opened that safe and took everything I could. And I wasn't even halfway through my storage, so I knew I was going to be able to sell a lot. Found a guy next to a fridge who had a pipe pistol. Wonder how that would work. Too bad I can't use it. I'll just have to sell that as well. Decided to search this teacher's house because I could tell. Well, at least at my guess. Found a cap stash next to a toolbox. Got some junk, which is good. Checked in the bathroom, found nothing but a dirty mess. Checked in this room, found nothing. Except for ammo, which were ammo I couldn't even use. Went to go check out back because I knew there might be a surprise, and yet I was right again. I found a root cellar. But then realized I couldn't get up there to get a duffel bag. Oh, the shame. Good thing is, I can build. I got up there and got the duffel bag. Wasn't worth it, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. And finally entered the root cellar, because I saw there might be something good in here. I thought maybe I could make a friend or two in there, knowing that it is what it is. It's a root cellar. Maybe I could go to my roots, find my family. Then realize all I'd find was junk. Maybe some food, and some food. Got some purified water, some cram, some Radaway, a whole bunch of aluminum cans, and then I was rich. Gold bars. That's right, gold bars. I was officially rich. I even found some alcohol. Too bad I'm not old enough to drink that yet. Oh, I can get sugar high again with sugar bombs. 110% sugar. Yes, sir. Yep, I found gold. Finally decided I was going to go to this last house and realized I had company. Yet again. Hi, Mr. Fly. Bye. And goodbye to you too, sir. And goodbye to you too, sir. Realized that they were shooting maggots at me instead of what I thought. That's gross, obviously. Got a t-shirt. Didn't think I'd see those again. And then found another safe. A novice lock. And it busted? Oh my god. I knew I was probably gonna use either dog meat or paladin dance to be my companion, because they're both very effective. I looted pretty much every place except for my own. And finally talked to Cosworth.
I live at Mr. Barnes. Oh, just 10.
Codsworth?
Well,
They...
sir, it's been 8.
Codsworth.
Why, I'm sure she'll...
Sean's been kidnapped.
It's worth.
200 years?
That means...
I skipped the talk with,
You're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
mainly skipped the talk with Cosworth, which eventually got
Stay
me,
with me, pal. Focused.
got me the high honey
Now,
thing.
shall we...
Codsworth, I already looked. They're not here.
Then they're really gone.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't...
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find
I
out.
finally stopped talking with this dingus Codsworth and got the Grognak the Barbarian thing. Now, yes, this is... What has happened to my weapon? Now, none of these I could actually work, which is actually use. Because I didn't see a laser weapon. Dang it. Opened my fridge to see that all the Nuka-Cola that I once had was gone. Found all of my old stuff in my washer and dryer and went back to the same mirror I used to have 200 years ago. Got the your special thing and put that into intelligence.
I'm coming, buddy.
Looked at my son's crib and realized I probably wasn't gonna get him back. Yeah, that sucks. Once I was done looting my own house, including this weird mod place, I figured I was gonna go at least discover Concord. Still don't understand what happened to my gun. That's okay, I'm gonna be selling it here soon. Ooh, found some drugs. And I remembered a glitch that we can do. Yeah, that's right, first glitch of this playthrough.
From our sponsors. John and Kathy Super Salon invites you to try out the latest innovations in hairstyles. Look good. Make people jealous.
Which is this glitch.
Here's Dear Hearts and Gentle People, which I kind of think maybe Bob Crosby was, well, exaggerating. At least. I mean, I'm not accusing him. I'm just saying I've never met either of those categories. Take it away, Bob.
I found a doggo and wanted to pacify it, although I realized I didn't have the same perks as I used to, so that forced me to have to melee it to death. Embarrassing, ain't it? Smack. And then I found a rad stag. Hoping it wasn't a male, I went to go look at it. It was a girl, luckily. If it was a guy, I was toast. The doggo is a bad dog. Got an extra 2 stim packs and headed on my way to get my dog. Yes, a good doggo. And realized I still had mods installed, so this place was all walled up. Looked at the doggo because I realized it is a good doggo.
Hey, boy, what are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal?
I greeted the little
Okay,
doggo,
then.
and he was
Let's
mine.
stick together.
Wanted to loot everything, found a pipe pistol, and a stim pack. Yes, yay, good doggo. Got a cap stash, although really wasn't much. Got some Psycho and Radix. Looted the food that I could because I was gonna need that here soon. And headed on my way to at least discover Concord. Then there's the blood bugs. I finally reached level 2, and I immediately put it into strong back, so I was gonna need that. quickly discovered Concord. Hey, if they're knuckles, that means I'm still technically using a fist.
Gonna fucking pay for that!
So I sucker punched him to death. Who knew? Putting it in strength was actually a good idea. I met it up because I knew I was probably going to need to, and sure enough, helped a lot. Went up to my next victim, hoping I could sucker punch him as well, and yet I failed. Although I got them. And my last victim, sucker punched him to death. Yes. And then I found my first short laser musket. Now that I finally had my laser musket, I was on my way because I finally had a weapon I could use. I leveled up and I immediately put it into Fortune Finder because I was going to need Fortune Finder because I could find more caps. The more caps I had, the more I could sell. Yeah, he tried to hurt Doggo. I saved Doggo. Doggo, good boy. I found Trash Can Carla.
Yeah?
Hey there.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Ha! Boy, have you come to the wrong place. But I'll tell you what.
Sure. I don't need anything.
Maybe next time.
I found Doggos, bad Doggos, and realized I could just melee them because they'd immediately explode. Shot the last one and realized how powerful this thing was good. I was heading to the Drumlin Diner and to assassinate Wolfgang.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. You know what that junk has done to my boy?
Immediately killed him. And killed Simone. I got extra stuff to sell. Thank God.
Hey.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
Got an extra 100 caps. And, yeah. Free caps. Good times. I knew exactly where I was heading. Cambridge would be around here. So, it's time to get moving.
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right?
I had also honestly thought my game had crashed. If it did, I was about to be very embarrassed.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, me, Travis. Anyway, right behind you, baby, next. It's a really upbeat song, but I don't know. I feel like maybe Ray Smith is a little, maybe, funny.
Got some quick and easy loot. Pretty decent. Got the Nuka-Cola Quantum that I saw was there. Finally, I was in Cambridge.
Automated message repeated. This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization ARCS, Verum, 9-5. Our unit has sustained casualties, and we're running low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our position at Cambridge Police Station. Automated message repeated. This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius.
I was finally close to the Cambridge Police Station, where I would meet Paladin Dance.
ARCS, Verum, 9-5. Our unit has sustained casualties, and we're running low on supplies.
One-shotted a weird feral ghoul and started sprinting because I knew zombies were coming.
This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization ARCS, Verum, 9-5.
And then the next perk I immediately got was Big Sale, Clap Collector. Alright. Then I realized I was in deep crap because they were all after me. Got my first actual laser rifle, and then I ran. No! I had gotten killed. Did I autosave or did I save? I don't think so, because it says I'm a level 3. I was a level 4. I didn't save. No. No. Alright, what's up, dude? How are you? You back? Okay, good. Good to hear. Are you kidding me? All the way back here. I realized I immediately ran into a problem. Laser muskets are horrible.
Yeah.
Time to kill him and Simone again.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the...
I ain't giving you poison stealing chem pushers anything.
And I gave Simone a nasty headshot. Suited her. Man, I could be a good hitman.
Hey there.
Got that extra 10 or 100 caps again?
On that scumbag.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
It's all worth.
Bought some extra ammo. And headed back down the road. Found a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Found Skillzerk's house.
Hey.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got, and let's see if we can make a deal.
Let's see what you got.
He's on down.
Space travel.
Oh wow, that's a very good memory. He's on down the road. I'm blank. I'm not gonna do that. I'm surprised they even said it like that, how it should be. I found my first suit of power armor and realized it was an advanced lock. Almost a full set too. Yeah. I thought I was the only person who remembers that because whenever I talk to Kristen, she's like, "What you saying again? What are you saying?" Discovered a place because I was eventually going to loot it later. Saw a crashed vertebrate up there and realized that I might be able to get a power armor suit here. So I remember seeing someplace on the bridge, there is a place where there's power armor. I really want to go find that power armor first. Found another settlement, and I realized this settlement is one that my mod supports. Yay.
If you're looking to trade, then let's make a deal. Bring me some meat, and there'll be cash.
Welcome to Grey Garden, darling. This is the Commonwealth's spirit.
That's pretty ingenious.
Of course. You see, the worker...
Talk to this weird
Obviously,
robot.
the man was brilliant to come up with something like this.
Say, I was wondering if you could get your hands on
Tried and hop over a fence, failed miserably. And I didn't do it the second time. On my last attempt, I still failed. I did it. Oh, it doesn't matter if it's horrible. As long as you did it, you've made your mark. Or at least your first one. Oh, I think I got the cake. I got the, oh man. Just kidding, you never actually get the cake. But yeah, I'll have to go check out that video. I haven't really been on YouTube in a while. That's why I'm on YouTube right now.
Hey.
I made it to the Cambridge police station again, and I remembered to quick save. I immediately ran for the laser rifle up top, because I knew I was definitely going to need it.
Lock and load.
Hi.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your...
I'm just trying to survive.
The way you charge... Are you from a local...
I'm from Sanctuary Hills, on the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our maps, but I've never visited the area myself. There isn't much over there for us to collect. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue bitching...
I'll continue to help, but you owe me an explanation first.
Very well. I'm Paladin over... We're on recon.
Finally met Dance.
Sure. Proceed, Haley.
What?
So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Finally became the first part of the Brotherhood of Steel. Big sale again. Why the heck not? Looted the stuff that she needed to heal this man.
Once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain you're secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth.
Only opens
Head
with
into
a
the
key.
police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
I completed the mission fire support. And I think how long have I been streaming? Alright, so guys, this was part 1 of Can You Beat Fallout 4 with only energy weapons. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Building's pretty solid. We should be safe.
And, well, hope you enjoyed it, Gabe. And, we will see you tomorrow in the next live stream / video. Bye, guys.